You have the potential to be something that you just have to imagine you want to be. Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. What's up? What's going? What's cutting? It's your girl Nalu, Nalu for short, Nalukui. Welcome to my channel, Nalukui all day. I think I should shorten it to like Kui all day, Nalukui all day, Kui all day. Anyway, we'll get to that. You'll be surprised. I'll surprise you one day. But today's video, without wasting too much time, today's video is about leveling up, baby. Leveling up to the highest self you are. You have the potential to be something that you just have to imagine you want to be. It's as simple as that. So I'm going to give you some tips, some tricks, some advice, something you can work with to help yourself level up and become that person you imagine in your mind, like when you think of like yourself in the next 5 years, what do you think of? What do you like? What kind of image do you want to have? Yeah, let me just put it like that. What kind of like image do you want to have? What kind of person do you picture yourself to be? And some of the steps you can start taking now to improve yourself, to level up, to get to that place. So in last videos, I have kind of made videos about confidence in one of the videos. That's something I had been working on because it's a very, very important aspect to who I want to be as, my like future self, my leveled up woman, my most fullest potential being, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, so I made a video on confidence, and now I think I just want to talk about some of the other things that I have been working on personally, and I feel like they have kind of changed my approach with a lot of things, the kind of people I want to meet, the kind of people I invest my time into, like being honest with myself more. And yeah, I just want to talk about those things and share all that stuff, my whole experience. And yeah, so as usual, I have my notebook here because I have a very sluggish memory sometimes. So I have my notebook here, and yeah, I just took down some notes. I wrote like, I actually prepared for this video. I thought about everything I'm going to tell you. I thought about it clearly. So this applies for everybody, both male and female. If you just feel like you need to make an improvement in your life but you don't know where to start from, I feel like you can start with some of these things I'm going to talk about. So without wasting too much time, let's get there. So the very first thing that I would want to mention to you people is that like everything starts in your mind. Everything you ever do, everything that's been achieved in life, everything great started in the head. So if your head is not where you want to be, then you probably won't get to where you want to be, right? Yeah. Hey, I should become a nursery school teacher. Anyway, yeah. So if your mind really isn't where like you are heading, if your mind is still behind, if you're like me, my mind is still there, I wouldn't have been making the kind of progress that I feel like I am starting to make, because I shifted my mind from where it was to where I wanted to be. So firstly, what you have to do is envision what kind of person you want to be. When you imagine yourself like as this person who's getting paid, living a good life, making healthy relationships, just happy and like content, what kind of person do you imagine when you think of your person as that, like when you think of yourself as that person? So firstly, you have to create this kind of idea of who you want to be, because if you don't even have an idea of who you want to be, how are you going to become that person? So firstly, create an idea of who you want to be, and this person who you're going to create should at least tick out the things that you would like to like see in yourself. If you want to dress better, imagine how you would like to dress. If you want to talk better, imagine how you'd like to talk to people. If you want to become more approachable, think of these things. People don't think about these things, but everything just starts in your mind. What you think of, you become. Yeah, so create who you want to appear to be in your head. The second thing I will emphasize on is learn. Learn. It doesn't mean one thing, like learn one thing and just be done with it, that you're done learning. Learn a bunch of things that would get you to where you want to be. If you want to be doing your makeup better, learn how to do your makeup. Learn, be open to learning. That's like a very important aspect to leveling up and stopping to be the person you were in the past or something, or just changing stuff about yourself. You have to learn new things. Learning is a very quick way to unlearn, just so you know. When you learn new things, your mind dwells on those things. Your mind shifts from being in this one place that it was at, and yeah, you just start to advance. If it's learning a new skill, if it's learning a new talent, if it's learning how to do like starting a new hobby, learn something. If it's just learning just for the sake of, your own entertainment, reading a book, starting a new podcast, anything, add something new to your life every now and then. There's a saying that says, when was the last time you remembered to when was the last time you tried something for the first thing? And for many of you who are watching here, it's probably been a while since you actually got out of your comfort zone. And I was actually even having this conversation that yesterday with one of my friends, and like, we're so stuck in this comfort zone that we can't really see that, we've kind of stopped making progress. But you don't have to feel bad about that. If you're stuck in a comfort zone, all you have to do is get up and do something about it, and you're no longer in the comfort zone. So yeah. So aside from learning, as you learn, you should stay motivated to learn. This is the tricky part. Trust me, this is what I'm also feeling. But staying motivated, finding anything that can keep you motivated. For me, what keeps me motivated is the fact that I like nice things. My parents provide me nice things, quite right, but I'm growing old, you see. Soon I'm going to stop living with them. I'm going to have to start doing all these things by myself, and I like nice things. I can't live below a certain level of life, but I'm just being honest with myself. I can't live like that. I would be depressed, and probably, I don't know. But so, like, everything that keeps me working hard in school, in all the new things I'm trying to learn and trying to do for myself, I stay motivated because I know that I'm doing these things for myself and no one else is going to do them for me. I haven't had the best luck in dating, so I can't even say at me I'll marry someone who's sensible. I don't have that. So I just have to do all of these things on my own, and yeah, like, that's what pushes me, because I know I'm capable. I'm a person, I have a brain, I have 2 legs, 2 hands. Why not? Exactly. So yeah, stay motivated. Try not to be around the wrong kind of people. Like, if you're around people who aren't trying to achieve the same things that you're trying to achieve, you're really going nowhere, because yeah, you become an average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, or you spend the most time talking to, since we're in quarantine and everyone's doing some social distancing thing. Yeah, so choose the people you surround yourself. I used to be someone who's very open, and like, I like to say I can socialize with a lot of different kinds of people. I am that kind of person, but I have gotten to realize that even in as much as I'm open to socializing with all sorts of people, I need to limit who has access to my energy, because my energy is divine. I mean, you should be, what's the word? You should be glad to come across somebody like me. You should be glad that I've left kind of impact on you. And I've noticed that so many people want to just come into your life and leave, come into your life and leave. Let's not make this a sad story, but yeah, just mind who has access to you, mind who has access to the things you hold dearest to yourself, because yeah, you're precious, honey. You're precious no matter what anybody says to you. You're precious, and you add so much value. You really add so much value. So don't let just anybody have access to you. You should be kind of like, what's the thing? Exclusive. Yeah, you should be exclusive. You should be an exclusive experience for the VIPs only. Hello. But yeah, so yeah, and I understand that even as you're trying to stay motivated and all that stuff, there's like a lot of difficulties we go through, like, with staying motivated. And like, for me, one of the hugest things that like keeps me from being motivated is procrastination. Like, procrastination is my biggest bitch. Like, what the hell? Even for me to just make YouTube videos, I procrastinate so much that I actually start to feel guilty, and I start to feel like, why am I doing this whole YouTube thing? Da, 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 da. But like, really, I'm doing it for myself. I'm not doing it for anybody else. Of course, I'm doing it for you, my lovely fans. But like, it's like, it's me. Like, I have to have the interest and the motivation. And sometimes, even as much as you have interest in something, you just don't really have like the drive to get up and like go and do it, you know. But yeah, like you just have to stay motivated and try to avoid procrastinating. In times when you're procrastinating, make sure you use procrastination to your advantage, because in the whole process of leveling up, you know, there's obviously going to be downs. You're not going to just be leveling up and up and up. You're going to maybe take 2 steps forward, 5 steps back, 5 steps forward, 2 steps back, and you just have to accept it. Don't ever feel discouraged, because I mean, we're all just trying to figure things out. You're not the only person trying to figure things out. We're all trying to figure things out. So if you ever like feel like you've had a setback or a bad moment, just keep going. If you're procrastinating, I would advise you to just take a step back and do some self-care. A bubble bath. If you if you're into the wines, get yourself some wines. You know, chill, hit a joint if you're one of those. If you need to go see your bae, just like do something. If you're procrastinating doing something, try to make yourself happy, because sometimes, you know, like I feel like this kind of works for me. Like if I'm procrastinating too much on something, I will do all these stupid things that I'm like running away, like all these stupid things that kind of keep me from doing what I'm supposed to do. I'll do them. I'll just do them and get it over with. And then when like time to be serious comes, I'm just going to be like serious, like straight up. You know, I'll just keep going. So yeah, you guys, leveling up is really, really, really a process. And the most important thing I'm going to emphasize on is it all starts in your head. In your head. If you can't envision it, if you can't actually create a picture or something or some words to what you want to be, I don't think you're going to go anywhere. And even as you envision and all these things, feel free to just like for me, see, I have this book. It has everything, you know, all my thoughts, my nightmares. Okay, not everything, but like I try to write down as much, like as many ideas as I like have in a day as possible. I try to like come back here and write them down. If I can't get to my book, I try to like put the notes in my phone, because you know, everything starts with an idea, and you never know when, you know, you could have like made a breakthrough like on your own in like areas that you're struggling. So yeah, don't worry about the whole leveling up process. It's not a rush. Take your time and just be good to yourself. Be good to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself so much, honey, because nobody's going to love you more than you will. No one's going to know what you need more than you do. So yeah, that's it for me from this video. I think I have like mentioned everything that I just wanted to like come up here and talk about. I've had quite a long day, so I just want to go freshen up and take a nap. Yeah, so guys, thank you so much for listening to me talk a span. I just can't make short videos anymore. I don't know why, but I tried. And I hope you find this video useful. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. If you feel like there's anything else that has helped you level up personally and you can help all the other people who have clicked on this video, you can drop a comment. Just tell us about your whole experience. And yeah, that's it from me, you guys. Thank you so much.